Hey everybody. Uh-oh, cut my head off here. Hold on, let's go up just a little bit. Still cutting my head off a little. How's it going out there, everybody? There we go. Let's see. Oh, that's better. All right. So, am I crooked? Can you see? So, how's it going? We're here to do the weekend forecast for everybody. So, you guys ready to see what's going to happen for this first weekend of March? Ready? Yeah? All right, so let's get started. First weekend of March, we're going to start off with the collective. And then because it's Pisces season, we're going to head down through the chart and we're going to go month by month, like Pisces first, then Aries, and so on and so on. Okay? But first, I'd like for us all to take a look at the energies that's going to be affecting everyone this weekend. Everyone. Shall I look into my magic ball and see? Yeah? I love this guy. It's my friend. My favorite friend is here with us as well today. I don't know if you guys can see where I'm at. What is this? Oh yeah, I just got a new stand for the camera. So, but no, I'm gonna show you guys Big Baby. Sorry, little baby. Big Baby. This is Big Baby. Big Baby really helps me with my readings. Big Baby goes everywhere with me whenever I do any kind of thing on location or whatever. I've had Big Baby for quite some time, and Big Baby really helps me focus. I generally put Big Baby over to the east, and then I have him pointing towards me so we can pull all that wonderful energy from. Show you Big Baby's butt. I could pull all that wonderful energy from the east, from Mercury. And with us being in retrograde right now, I think it's a pretty good idea for us to get a closer look and to have some help from Mercury, from Raphael, the Archangel of the East. So, anyway, with Big Baby in place, and my thinky ball, this is what I use this for thinking with. This is Chinese water crystal. I had this imported from China back when I used to run the magic shop. I don't know how many of you guys can remember the magic shop, but I ran the magic shop for a long time, and this was one of the things I got. And so, like whenever I need to concentrate, I generally put this guy down, spin him, and look at his beautifulness. Isn't he amazing? He used to have water in him from like a bazillion years ago, right? But something happened, and he rolled off the table and hit the floor, and I think he might have got a little hairline crack somewhere. And out here in Central Texas, with our dry climate, it just dried up his water inside. But he is still beautiful. You can kind of see if you look really close where his water was, where it dried up. He's still beautiful though. I love my thinky ball. I put him down here. And my fire quartz is pretty too. Yeah. This stays over here with Big Baby. It's like Big Baby's baby. So, let's get started. My other thinky ball is this big giant hematite with its baby. So its baby stays with him. I use that as well. That really helps me. And my other, I use this whenever I do clearings and stuff. This is, yeah. Oh yes, I'm a magical practitioner in case you didn't know. But this is real amethyst. It's still raw. I used to have two of these, but one broke while we were doing an exorcism. I used this to pull energy and to do lots of cool stuff with. And like I said, there used to be two, and the other one shattered. And whoops, I'm sorry. Let's turn it back over this way. And this is what's left of the one that popped. So it hangs out with me as well, over here with the other guys. Put you here. Alright, so you guys can't see my desk. Usually whenever I was doing the readings on the Shay Show, you guys would be able to see the desk. And It's actually, I refinished the table myself, so I love it. And I used to have it set up to where you guys could see the cards as I pulled them out. But lately, since we've moved to the 13th Apocalypse channel, I've had a different setup, because whenever you go live, it doesn't allow you to zoom in and out. It's just like, here's what you got, deal with it. So I've been having to deal with it. And the best thing that I could do is to kind of get it closer to my face where you guys could see, you know, what I'm doing, or see what I'm saying. I don't really like the ones where it's just the readings, where you only see the cards. I like to see the person's face so that I could, like, you know, like kind of zero in with what's going on. It makes it feel more personal. So before we get started, I want to do some shout outs, and I want to talk a little bit about what is kind of going on the internet right now, and why I decided to come back and start doing readings and stuff again. So first of all, I just want to say, these people who are putting out these readings, and they're saying things like, this is a reading for all soul whatevers, or all twin flames, or all soulmate readings. This is a reading for the divine masculine. This is a reading for the divine feminine, and it's for everybody. No, guys, it's really not. Look into my eyes. It is really not. If you're a reader who's doing that, you're jacking your karma up, because for everybody who listens to that shit, I know it gets you hits, and because the poor souls that are out there that are lonely and having issues and stuff, that they click on that shit and they bite it. Okay, that's shamey. You're making money off of people's suffering. Don't do that. If somebody wants a soul flame or a twin flame or whatever you want to call it reading, you do that for them personally, because you cannot, and I'm going to say this again, and you know this if you're a real reader, you cannot put everyone into one category, and you can't just like escape it by saying, oh, well, if it doesn't resonate for you, go read someone else, go let somebody else read you. No, it's not going to resonate for everybody, because it's not for specific people. Whenever you're talking about someone's twin flame, that's their life, that's their heart, that's their soul, that's their spirit being connected with somebody else. And you're just going to throw out some randomness about, oh, well, everybody. No, not everybody. Shamey day. Shame. Guys, if you really, truly need a reading for yourself about a twin flame situation, or about which is, I don't even know how I feel about the whole twin flame soulmate thing. You know, there's billions and billions of people out there. Billions. I was lucky enough, I guess, that, you know, in junior high school, I met the person that I married, and we've been together, you know, for longer than most of the people who are watching these readings have been alive. But I was very lucky in finding that person, to where even if something went wrong with our relationship and we broke up, we'd still be best friends till the day we die. Okay, that kind of thing. You want to call that a soulmate? Yeah, call it that. All right, but don't have people out there looking, oh, this is the week you're going to meet your soulmate. That's not a real deal. Hi. How do you do even a live tarot reading? We're gonna do. We're gonna start here in just a minute. As soon as I get through with this announcement, we'll start, and we'll do the collective energy for everybody, what's affecting everyone this weekend, and then we're gonna go through all of 12 signs. Okay. So back to what I was saying. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, like if we're talking about, say I'm doing a reading for Pisces, and you're a Pisces, okay, and there's a situation that's going on with you and your husband or your wife, right? Okay, and I'm doing a reading, and we're talking about, well, this person's blah 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 with their mom and their baby, and your person doesn't have a baby mama. Then the reading, we're not talking about you. We're giving information to somebody out there who is a Pisces, who does have a baby mama situation going on. So don't try and force things to fit. If they don't fit, then the reading is not for you. There's plenty of other readings here. Let me give a shout out to some really awesome people. Okay, thank you. Let me give a shout out to really some awesome readers. Okay, so if there are if what I'm reading doesn't resonate with you, please don't try and fit it into your life and make your life fit around it. That's a bad thing to do, okay? So what we want to do is we want to go to, there's another place, there's another reader that is really amazing. Her channel is called Alchemy in You. There's a really great love reading guy named Tyler's Tarot, and he does great love readings. There's another guy who makes me smile just to say his name. His name is Sal, and he has his channel is called Eat, Read, Love, and he has a great, not just great readings, he does the Vedic type. And he also has great products and stuff that he sells on his channel that he makes. And then there's Rich Lopp, I think I'm saying the last name correctly, Lopp. He does great readings. There's a lady who's a no-nonsense, no bullshit lady who gives you great readings in it, and sometimes you're like, oh, damn it, she nailed me. I don't even want to hear that, but it's true. Her name is Miriam Kramer, and she is amazing. You might want to check her out as well. So, without further ado, is this? Okay. So, without further ado, let's get started, and let's see what is the energy that is affecting everyone for this weekend. What's the collective's energy reading for this weekend? How is things going to pan out this weekend for just the energy that's affecting all signs, the energy that's affecting everyone? How is this going to work out for this weekend? Let's get one more shuffle. Okay, so we have some things speeding up this weekend. We're having some energy charging in and changing things. First of all, let me write this down. 11. Okay. So there's going to be things coming in. Now, you need to realize that this is a person that we're talking about in your life, because this could be talking about you. It could be talking about energy, because remember, this is a collective, so it's for everybody. This first reading is collective. The rest will be for your particular signs. But this reading here, specifically, it could be talking about anything. So this could be you. This could be the energy itself, this could be the situation, or it could be talking about someone specific. Now, this is generally somebody who comes charging in and makes things happen. This is somebody who has ideas. Not everybody will like the ideas of this person, but these ideas will move things along, whether you like them or you like him or you like whatever or not, okay? So, first of all, we're going to have some movement this weekend. Things are going to be taken off. All right. Secondly, see, with the Temperance upside down, this definitely means that there will be movement. No more patience. Things are going to be happening this weekend with whatever it is that you're concentrating on, with whatever it is that you came to this reading to find out about. There will be movement with it. All right. Okay, so here's some things that are really interesting. When this card is upside down, it means someone leaving from a group situation. It can also mean someone getting recognition that should be going to you. So that's a very interesting thing to be paying attention to for this weekend. Let's see what the obstacles are for the weekend. Can we get what kind of energies are going to be affecting us and giving us some obstacles this weekend? Well, I got two cards. First of all, maybe a situation that's going to kind of bog down your work a little bit. And since it's the weekend, hey, that's to be expected, right? So basically this is kind of giving us some weekend energy. But what popped out very specifically here when we were talking about obstacles will be this. Now, this is a slow-moving person. This is a slow-moving situation whenever it comes to love and creative endeavors. So if you're a creative, you might not be, your stuff that's happening right now or the things that you're actually doing physically this weekend might be a little bit slow. Like if you're in a band and you guys are trying to write a song, you know. Let's see. Just a second. I think I'll excuse me for just a second. He's ready. If you can send, let him know that he's ready. Let him know that he's ready. He can take off and get him. Okay, sorry about that. I think my stand is kind of melting down here. It's cutting my forehead off here. Let me just fix that right back up a little bit. There we go. That might made me a little crooked too. I'm crooked this weekend. Let's get crooked. Okay, so let's see. Is there a specific obstacle that we should be looking at besides maybe this person? This could also be a person. It's generally like a blonde-headed, blue-eyed kind of person. Most of the times it's a male, but generally it could be either male or female, but it's somebody who's going to come in and they're not going to rush up to you. They're gonna bide their time. They're going to walk in and make some suggestions. Maybe want to make some changes in the things that are happening whenever it comes to creativity and love. Let's see. So you will this weekend have an opportunity with a member of the opposite sex that's going to come in. It's a good communication between the two of you, ideas passing back and forth. So even though some things may be slow with what you're doing a little bit, whenever it comes to love, there will be communication about it, and there will be some good solid ideas being made, and that's good, because ideas don't need to be rushed into. Now this guy here, though, however, is kind of rushing things along and pushing things forward. So that's picking up and making movement where there wasn't any before, but at the same time, here comes this guy along to kind of slow things down, and that's in your obstacles area. So maybe we may be seeing some obstacles whenever it comes to relationships, but I don't think they'll be bad. I think they'll maybe be slowing down things that have to do with work. So there could be an opportunity for you to spend some time with your significant other away from work, and it's weekend, so it should be that should be the case, right? Okay, so let's see. What is our best course of action to skirt the difficulties that can arise over these obstacles? Oh, put an end to the backstabbing. So let's have an end to the shit talking towards other people this weekend. Let's put an end to a cycle. Let's let the cycle end where all of this badness went on, because this guy's not a happy camper. Not a happy camper. So you want this to come to an end, and that's good, because that does give you a chance to end this. So it may give you an opportunity to make amends. And a 2 is also a card of reconciliation. So it could give you the opportunity to end this cycle, because this is upside down. It could give you the opportunity this weekend to end a cycle and to really make some communication with the other person. Maybe you are having some fights or some difficulty with your significant other or with a business partner, and the time has come for you to make amends and to amend that. So that's good energy for this weekend, for sure. That's good to hear. Let's pull the strip that I do, what I call my harmony strip. And this strip generally kind of tells us the story of what happens. So let's see if we can get a weekend energy strip with some advice in it, okay? Okay. Let me lay these out, and then I'll read them off to you. Okay. I think that one's good. That looks like the end of the story. And we'll pull some clarification cards. So what I have here is this situation that has been slowed down with your love life. Hello, hi Bridget. So this energy that we're having here is in the collective, basically. This card, generally with it being in the upside down position, means that there's been that you need to take it slower, that this start that you're having might be a little bit delayed with the love thing. But with this card being here as an obstacle card, and this being how you overcome the obstacle, to me that means that this weekend you're going to have an opportunity to make a reconciliation or to make up with someone that reconciliation will be in the air. And a lot of times that happens whenever we have Mercury in retrograde, because it can be like, you know how whenever you've had things in the past that have gone wrong in the relationship, or issues or whatever, or you've said some things that you really want to take back, or maybe someone has kind of stabbed you in the back and said some things and it caused some disruption between you guys. This is the opportunity to make baby steps towards correcting that. You can correct that. You can get this communication going again. Hi there, Virgo. How you doing? So you'll have an opportunity to make that correction this weekend and work towards the reconciliation by putting an end to this backstabbing bullshit. So that'll be great. But baby steps, okay? Baby steps. Don't rush it. Also, we need to, I think this card is very, see where we have these in the upside down position. I think this is very important because whenever you have like a page, a lot of times pages, they mean like someone bringing you information, someone carrying information to you. Okay, whenever it's upside down, it means that you're not getting information or that the information that you're getting is bullshit. Okay, somebody could be shit talking, and I think that there's a possibility because this said that here with your best course of action about how to get this, how to get movement in the relationship or in the situation, whether it be business or love, was to break off something that you had, like maybe a three. I'm just saying, a situation where there's 3 people involved. That might be the time to break that off because one of these people that you're talking to, and it could be a water sign in the relationship, is going to be giving you information that you don't like, or information that's going to be disruptive to something. Now, you know specifically whenever by knowing what's going on in your own life. I can't tell you that, but you know specifically by knowing what's going on in your own life, whether this water sign person or whether this energy, this information that's coming in, you know whether it's the person who's telling you is bullshit, or if someone's telling you something that you don't want to know, or that you don't want to hear. Okay, so that's whether the information is bogus or whether it's just something that you don't want to hear. A lot of times we tend to try to put that away and not pay attention to it, but here it is right here. So really don't fight it, listen to it, and it will help you with getting these baby steps towards this re-beginning, this cyclical re-beginning here. Because right now you're really not looking at all the hard work that you've done in the past. You see that? You're looking like this is a 9. This is the end of a situation. 9s come right before 10, and 10 is a cyclical re-beginning. 9 is a culmination of all that's happened. So you're looking back, but you're not, because this is in the upside down position. So when it's in the upside down position, a lot of times it means that you're really not taking stock of what has gone on, or you haven't really learned from what's going on, or you're not appreciating all that you've accomplished so far. You need to do that because right now, this weekend is beginning this card. And this is a great thing because this card means a wish come true. It means dreams come true. And putting you on the path towards that this weekend. Everybody, and whenever I did the collective for the first 2 weeks, this was here, the ability to get on that path. So it's my conclusion for the collective right now before we actually start the list of everybody's signs, that we're going to see these cards again and again throughout everybody's energy, and everyone's going to be having the opportunity right now because this is in the first 2 weeks has this opportunity as well, and this is when it begins. It's going to begin this weekend. So maybe not go out so much and party this weekend, but maybe use this weekend to take stock of what's going on and make the changes that you need to make. Cut away this kind of, let that go. Cut away the bullshit, cut off the people who are causing it, and you do have the opportunity for this. So let's pick it up, and since it's Pisces season, we're going to do Pisces first. We'll go Pisces, Aries, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and then Aquarius. Okay? So let's get started. Pisces for this weekend. What do we have for our Pisces watchers and our Pisces friends for this weekend? If we get to a point to where we need some clarification from the deck, I also have these little guys, and my hands are like super small, so I have a hard time handling the big cards. So we're gonna lay out the main idea with these big old guys right here. I've had these guys forever. I've had these cards since 1994, 93, and they've served me well. They're trustworthy. They don't lie. Cards don't lie. People do. So just remember, if you're hearing something that doesn't resonate with you, there are lots of other readers out there that you can go check out. Don't try and make something fit that doesn't fit for you, okay? So Pisces, what kind of weekend is Pisces going to have? How are things lining out for Pisces this weekend? Let's get a good idea of where we are. Right now, Pisces, you're experiencing a situation where there's hung up energy or hung up communication. There's someone who you're out of communication with that you need to be in communication with right now. Or maybe you don't need to be in communication with them. Let's see why. Let's see what's going on. What is the best that Pisces could hope for this weekend? What is the best possible outcome for this weekend for Pisces? Pisces, the best possible outcome for this weekend is another 2. You are in it with these upside down 2s. So it's looking like not so much about the reconciliation for you this weekend. What we're looking at for Pisces this weekend looks like the best possible outcome would be for you to stop trying so hard to hold the whole world in your hands, Pisces. Stop trying so hard to hold the whole world in your hand. You're going to have to let this go for a little bit and let the energy flow this weekend. What is the best course of action for Pisces this weekend to overcome things that are stifling them, or to overcome this situation that we see here where there's no communication and them needing to let go of their grip here for a little bit? Remember that song? You know I'm getting that song. Hold on loosely, but don't let go. I'm getting that in my head right now. So if you cling too tightly, you're gonna lose control. Okay, there we go. This is you, Pisces. This is such Piscean energy right here. Do you want to be that queen? So I'm guessing right now this means that you need to really take control of the situation, take control of your emotions, take control of your creativity and things, and act on your own and rule this shit. This is what you're meant for. Take control and of yourself and let go of what you're trying to pressure to fit into this mold, what you're trying to make the world be, because the world's going to be what it is, Pisces. Your best bet is to control yourself and get your own shit together and roll with it. You don't want, when this wave comes in of energy and right now with us having this whole retrograde happen, and everybody's like, retrograde in Uranus, oh my god, I don't want a retrograde in my anus, right? Everybody feels that way, you know, that's real talk. So like, and that's a lot about communications and stuff. Also, it backs things up. So like, we're backing up in a situation where possibly we're not having this, this communication for a reason. Maybe, you know, Pisces sometimes, and I'm going to be honest because I am a Pisces sun and I have Pisces all in my chart. I'm not even going to kid you. It's like I have Pisces in my chart like 4 times. Okay, so I'm just going to be real with it. Sometimes we just talk out our ass, especially when our feelings are hurt or we're in a situation where we don't really know what to do, and you just say some dumb shit. It just comes out your mouth and you're like, oh my god, did I really say that? Okay, well, this is your time right now in this Mercury retrograde, because Mercury is all about communication and stuff. This may be our time to fix that. Hopefully it'll let us back it up and we can kind of like come to a point to where we get a second chance to maybe fix some shit that came out of our face that probably shouldn't have. And the first thing we got to do is we got to own it. You got to own it. Yeah, I said that shit. Yeah, now you have to rule it. You got to take control of it, and you got to fix it. And this retrograde will really give you a chance to do that. Okay, so let's see. Right now, what is the energy that's affecting us? Oh, so right now we're having to be defensive about something, and that's what I was just talking about. I was just saying that there's a possibility that some shit came out of our face, and that's what's stopping up our communication here. So let's see, what are the obstacles that are facing us because of this energy with getting things together? What are the obstacles facing Pisces right now? Oh, see, we just keep looking back. We got our back turned on the world, and we're looking out at what could have been. Let's not do that. The power of 3 is too powerful for us to actually just be sitting there with our back turned. Let's turn around and let's face things, okay? I mean, that is definitely a Pisces obstacle. We tend to like procrastinate shit, okay? And I'm just going to be honest with you because this is real talk. Pisces procrastinates the shit out of everything. They really do. And especially whenever something isn't what they want to see or things aren't happening the way that they want them to happen, a Pisces will turn around, and for crosswatchers, you know this if you date a Pisces or if you're with a Pisces. they'll turn around, and if it's something that isn't happening the way they want it to, they'll be like, well, we're just gonna put this. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put this over here on the back burner for a while, and I'm just gonna let that go. Since I dealt with a Pisces a lot not too long ago, and oh my God, right? Owns up, yes, own up. This is the time. This is the time for that. Let's see, what's the best course of action for us to overcome this obstacle that we're looking at this weekend for Pisces? Pisces, what's our best course of action? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. This card in its upright position, a lot of people will read this as, this is happy home. This is goodness. It's a fruition. It's these people and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this also means that not so much communication is happening. And we've already got that happening here with not a lot of communication going on. So we're having this here, and it's, all right, but look, in our back, tried to escape. When we look at this card as our best course of action, what does it mean to us? It means get out away from the house, or get out of your comfort zone, because this is totally comfort zone, okay? Get out of that comfort zone and make the communication happen. Reach out to the person that you said the bullshit to. Reach out to the person that's not communicating. Break the silence. It doesn't matter if you have to go there in person or if you have to call them on the phone. Sometimes it could be as simple as a text that just say the right thing, okay? Like, okay, this shit was my fault and I'm sorry. Or I know that we both, like I said, Pisces tends to go, well, even though you did this, I'm going to say, no, don't do that. Don't start off the blame game. Just say you're sorry. Just say it. Okay, so let's see what the story is for, let's pull out the storyline here. Let's pull out the harmony strip, as I like to call it. Oh, now, let me ask you something. There's the person that you're dealing with, a Gemini, that you're having the quietness from, or an air sign. It very well could be. And with this being slowed down, this is your business being slowed down. If you're in business with a Gemini, you might be having this quiet spell from them that's slowing down the start of your business. Just saying. A little extra side info. Okay, so Pisces, again, you need to take the leadership position and be the one that steps forward and says something to break the silence between you. You've been given an opportunity a bunch of times to do this, Pisces, and you didn't do it. This is your opportunity. Make it happen, because whenever you say no to these things, these opportunities, eventually they stop. The universe will stop sending you opportunities if they don't think you're going to, if it doesn't think that you're going to take them. Or God, the universe, the energy, the one, whatever you want to call it, eventually will stop if you don't take them up on what they're offering and what they're doing to help you. So you need to, Pisces, you want the victory, you want to be the leader, you want to take off with this, then you need to stop saying no when you have the opportunity. That's shameful shit. This person is watching you, Pisces. They're like stalking you down. They're paying attention. They're taking in all the information and all the things that you say, and they're weighing it out, especially if it's an air sign. Like, okay, think about if it's a Libra. Libras, what do? They balance everything out. Gemini, what do? One head listens while the other head makes decisions. Okay? And sometimes that one head doesn't talk and the other head just listens. So pay attention. If you really are dealing with a Gemini or a Libra, because it looks like you're dealing with an air sign, that could be the case. And here, see, and how is he feeling about me? Will he come back to me? Okay, well we're getting to everybody's readings. Y'all can just hang in there. Okay, so right now, Pisces, this means slow. This is slow. This is something coming in or someone coming in slow. You're welcome. This is someone coming in, something coming in slow. Now look, this is speeding things up. You may not like the information that you get. It might be something, that you need to, like if you're being offered a contract or something, read that shit. Read it. It is retrograde. Read it. Take the time. However, right now, this is movement. This is something moving faster for you. See, again, movement. Movement. That's the Chariot card. Movement. No, we're not lying about the movement. Stop crying over spilled milk. Let that shit go, because you know what? If you look closely here on this card, look. You see, he's looking at these 3 spilled here. But if you look behind him, there's two absolutely full ones that he could be working with. And if there's a bridge over that troubled water, he could just walk right down there with those two right over that bridge and start something new. Okay, with that movement. Now here again with an air sign, meanness, mean words. Be careful what you say. Don't be an ass. Don't be a dick. Use your judgment. This weekend could turn out really good for you, Pisces. Let's see if we can get any clarification on this real quick, and then we'll move on to Aries. Oop, work. You're going to have to work on it. Going to have to work on it. This is if the ball's in your court right now, Pisces. The ball is in your court. Do we have any more information for Pisces? Anything else at all? Yes. Make this decision. Stop trying to just like handle the balls there. and make the decision, okay? Because it's going to take some work. Oop, it's going to take some work. It's going to take some effort. You're not going to just be able to Pisces through this and just keep swimming. You're actually going to have to put some effort into doing this. And this is your opportunity this weekend. I see it. You're going to have to let go of this. Whatever this is with this third party thing, you're going to have to make a decision to cut that away. Yep. Again, it's clarifying it again. You have the opportunity right now, this decision hanging over your head that has to do with this, I guess it's an air sign, who is being rude, because look at the clarification for him is right side up. That means you have the opportunity to, maybe this person might say some rude shit to you in the beginning, like you might say, I'm sorry, and they're like, you should be, okay? A Gemini might not say anything to you at all. A Libra will be like, you should be sorry. Do you want to know why? Because I've been keeping a tab. So, and again, you're going to have to work on it. It's going to take some effort, and it's going to be slow going in the beginning, but you got this. So this is your opportunity to start on the path to turn things around and get some movement with that. Okay, so next we have Aries, and we're going to start Aries off at 37 minutes. Okay, so do I have any Aries in the house right now? Who's an Aries? Or cross-watching for an Aries? What do we have? Let's see here. Sorry, is that loud for you guys? Yeah, what would you like to ask? And we're not going to disrupt like the readings for it, but if you'd like to ask a question, you can go ahead and ask, but I'm not going to pull cards for individuals right now. If you want, whenever we get through, if you guys want to stay until after we're done, I'll do, I guess you can super chat me, and I'll pull some cards directly for you at the end if you'd like. Okay, so if it's something that you need me to pull cards for, then yeah, wait till the end. Aries right now. Aries. What's happening for Aries this weekend in Aries? And I just saw the Aries card go by. Okay. Looking like Aries is going to have an opportunity for a new beginning this weekend. Third-party situation. Here's something else, though. This doesn't always mean third-party situation. This card a lot of times can mean you getting recognition for work that you've done. This could mean you joining a group or being indoctrinated into some sort of like a fellowship or whatever, sorority, whatever you want to call it. It could also mean, like I said, you've written or created or done something like for your job or whatever, and you're being you're getting some recognition for that. So let's see, maybe this weekend, what do we got going on? What do we got going on that could be the best outcome for Aries this weekend? For Aries this weekend. What is the best possible outcome for Aries this weekend? Just saw the Aries card go by again. Getting out of this hung up situation that you've been in. So if you've been all hung up in a situation, this is the time that you're going to be free from it. This with the Hangman in reverse. However, a lot of times this means that things will be a little bit more mundane, because here this is, availing yourself of more of a metaphysical knowledge or more of a metaphysical situation. However, whenever it's upside down like this, these are mundane things. So maybe the mundane hang-ups of the world will be released for you this weekend, and that would be a really good thing. Let's see, for Aries, how would Aries help to make this best outcome be the thing? What can Aries do for that? Okay, Aries, here it is. this in the upside down position, it could either mean, it could definitely mean that you're dealing with a Capricorn. It could also mean that you're cutting away or getting rid of the energies of addiction, overindulgence, overspending, being an asshole, being selfish, being all about yourself, all those things that people generally put together with the devil, right? This is cutting those things away, Aries. This is your chance. This is how you get rid of this hung up situation that you've been in. So let's see, what are the energies that are affecting Aries right now that are creating obstacles? So maybe we can snip those in the bud as well for Aries. Aries this weekend, what is the energy that is affecting the obstacles for Aries? Breakup or some depression, having a hard time getting over things, certain things, Aries. It's really interesting because whenever I always watch I watch the number of people drop when we get to Aries. They're like, Aries, Aries, and Aries is so like this. Real talk, Aries is so like this. They're like, what can I do? What do I need to do? And I'm like, oh, well, you need to stop being, addictive. You need to quit drinking, or you need to quit doing coke, or you need to quit doing whatever, overspending or whatever. This is what you need to do. Oh, this reading's not about me. And they take off. Yeah, it probably is about you, and you probably really needed to hear that, Aries. Whatever it is that you're doing, and it's an Aries thing. So go and bundle yourself up in the blanket and lay on the bed and be depressed because you just can't figure out what's wrong whenever what's wrong is that you've got this going on in your life and it needs to be this. So, the first step to fixing shit is admitting shit. Admit it, quit it, forget it. Let's see, here's your obstacle. Your obstacle right now is you have someone who is telling you that you need to be more homey. You need to be more, take care of things in your house, in your home life. You need to take more care of yourself, and you need to be more conservative with your money and your spending and what you're doing. And you're not wanting to hear that because you're not all about that right now, but that's the deal. That's what the situation is. Sorry if you don't want to hear it. Just because you don't want to hear it doesn't mean the reading doesn't resonate. Take off if you need to, but any other reader that's a decent reader who's worth half their salt is going to tell you the same damn thing. So good luck with that. Oh, here we go. Best course of action. Listening to advice, listening to what someone's telling you, someone who is willing to help you, Aries. Get out of this situation that has you pinned down under this devil card that you need to cut away. You need to get out of this. You need to recognize the situation and get out of it, and this person is there to offer you help. So, whether you want to hear it or not, that's what it is, Aries. Just because it's not something you want to hear doesn't mean that it's not resonating. So, maybe it is resonating, and that's why you don't want to hear it. All right, next. Don't come at me about it. Cards don't lie. These cards don't know you. They ain't up here talking about, I'm going to screw Aries over and tell him some shit today. No, sorry, Aries. That's real. Maybe it's even a video game that you're addicted to. Maybe it's talking that you're addicted to. Maybe it's whatever, but there's some addiction situations happening with you, Aries, that you need to get over right now. And if you're a cross watcher for Aries, you know what I'm talking about. You're probably one of these people who are trying to help them. You have to stop with the depressed shit. You're making this stuff happen yourself. You're making it happen. Here it is, right up underneath that. This is the card that this card landed on. Okay? You need to stop. Look in the background there. You're crying over those 3 right there that are spilt when you got 2 full ones behind you and a bridge over that troubled water. Pick up those cups and walk your ass down there and get over the water. Get over it. Get over it, Aries. Because you're harming no one but yourself, and you're just pissing off the people that are around you. Aries usually has good readings. You usually have like rock star readings, but you know what? Rock stars have a lot of addictions a lot of times. So let's make sure that we stay focused and in reality on this. Let's use our judgment. You need to use your judgment, Aries. You really do. You need to stop letting it be clouded by this bullshit. You need to stop turning down the information and the offers of help whenever they come in. Look, that's just help, like from out of nowhere. Help from the skies, help from God, help from the universe, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to name it, okay? Whatever name you want to put to it, it's offering you help and you're not taking it. That's why it's telling you your best course of action is to cut this shit away. It's super simple, very, very clear and obvious. Okay. Look at this. Temperance. Temperance. Do you know what temperance means? It doesn't just mean patience. It means taking stock of the other things that have happened and learning from the past and learning from the mistakes that you've made and being able to put that information and that knowledge and that experience to use in a way that's going to help you. It means stop running around doing things and charging into stuff whenever you should be getting your shit together. This is the get your shit together card, okay? Let's have some real talk for just a second. And if you're cross-washing for Aries, be sure and let them know. This is the get your shit together card. This is the get your shit together card. This is the get your shit together card. This is the quit being butthurt because you don't want to hear the information that you're being told card. This is the stop, this is the, you have an opportunity to be a leader in a situation or to be indoctrinated into a group of people and to get rid of the mundane bullshit in your life. And instead, what are you doing? You're doing that shit and you're not listening. You're not wanting to take that advice. So let me just hit you with one more card. This could be you. This could be where you're headed. If you get your shit together this weekend and don't go out and party and drink and fucking put stuff up your nose and whatever it is that you're going to do, Aries, get your shit together this weekend. And you have the opportunity to, if you get your shit together, to be this guy, handling the money good. Look at all, he got like things growing on, fruits just growing on him, fruition growing all around. He's got gold in his lap. He's got a gold scepter in his hand. He's sitting on a throne. Everything's blooming and beautiful. Look at the big badass house in the background. Can you see? I'm like leaning far, so it's like shaking. Okay? This is your opportunity, Aries. Why don't you make something happen from it? Instead of sitting around feeling sorry for yourself because you used all your money on drugs last weekend and it's not payday yet. So, okay. Sorry if you don't like it. This is real talk readings. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. If you want a reader who's going to, you know, blow unicorn rainbow shit out their ass, you're on the wrong channel. Okay, so next we got Leo. Leo happening at 4740. Okay, Leo. Thanks, Bridget. Yes, you can ask a personal question at the end, Queen. Yes, you can. Okay, so let's get to Leo. What's going on with Leo? I know Leo had a pretty trippy reading for the first 2 weeks of March. So let's see if we can air some of these things out for you, Leo, right now. What can we do for Leo? Let's see. What's going on with Leo this weekend? What's going on with Leo this weekend? Leo this weekend. Ooh, car's just trying to jump out. Oh, look at that. Leo, this weekend, opportunity knocks, my brother, my friend, my girl, whoever you are. Now, I have Leo in my moon, so, or my moon is in Leo, or however you want to say that. So I'm listening. I'm listening. When this card comes out, that's like, you know, a money, a banker. It's somebody who has their shit together. Somebody who can help you if you listen. Somebody that if you're getting a chance to talk to this person, you're doing well. Okay. Let's see. What is the best hope for this weekend? Best possible outcome for Leo. Oh, look at this. This is a shady person. This is a shady person getting cut out. So it looks like maybe you're going to meet somebody who's a better choice than this person. Or you're going to realize that this person is shady. You're going to get tipped off somehow that that person is shady. And you've got this person locked down on backup. Or you have that person letting you know or teaching you to not be this person. That might be something that's happening. What's the best course of action to make this good thing happen? What's the best course of action here? Ah, yep, it is. You're going to walk away from this. You're going to get the tip out from the King of Pentacles to walk off from this person. See that? Pretty interesting, Leo. You're going to walk away from it. Leave it behind. You may have even done a lot of work with this person. You may be leaving something behind that you feel that you've invested in, but it will come back to you. That's an 8. Sure headed to greener pastures if you listen, especially with this guy in the first in the very first position there. That's really good for you, Leo. Okay. This weekend maybe you need to take a little break from work. Maybe you should get a little time off and take some time to yourself. Let's see, what is the obstacle, however? What's the obstacle that Leo's facing this weekend? Oh, fighting. This is like, looks like you're going to be fighting probably with this person, because this is what was underneath it. So it looks like, Leo, you're going to find out that this person has been shady. And so this person, and this is either with either love or creativity, is what this person is generally the king of, you know. In this position, he's somebody who helps you. In this position, he's somebody who doesn't. And this is kind of like the guy who's like the gold digger person. It could be a boy or a girl, but generally it's male. And because if it was female, it would be the queen instead of the king. And you're going to have a fight with that person. You're going to fight with that person over what's happening, and you walking away is your best course of action, and taking a break from it. Bet. So let's look. Physically, what is the best course of action to avoid this? What do we got? Balance. Balance. Hold your balance. Hold your, control the emotions, control it, balance it. That's it. That's definitely it. Let's pull the harmony storyline here. The harmony line, where all the cards come out harmoniously and we find out what the story is. Whoa. What is the story? This one is trying to flop out on me. I can see what it is. What is it? It's hard for me to manipulate these big cards in my little hands. Bam. Oh, see, now this has been a card that's happening. Here we go. This has been the energy, focus. Okay. Slowed down beginnings, which could also mean because it's the weekend, so you're not going to be able to get that to move things forward if it's a business thing until Monday. So a slowdown, but it doesn't mean that this new thing isn't going to happen. It just means that it's delayed. Okay. If you're a female, it could mean problems with your pregnancy. If you're pregnant, here, the money that you thought you were going to get, maybe Friday, you're not going to get as big of a paycheck as you thought. But these things are still there. They're still growing. You just haven't got them yet. It's delayed. You'll be spending more time at home, and you'll be conserving your money if you're smart. You're going to have some issues with either a Gemini, or you're going to have issues with your relationship because there was a decision that you should have made that you haven't made yet, or that you've put off. You've procrastinated. So this is going to cause issues. Again, this came up underneath the fighting card, which is kind of making me think that this person might be your significant other. And if they're not a water sign, there's somebody who might have water sign tendencies. Could be a wishy-washy or fishy kind of person. Not that I'm not saying that about Pisces. I'm a Pisces. I'm saying in the context of this reading, it could be that. It could even be a cheater kind of person. And then you're going to have this energy with them, and you're going to have a breakup. Because this card tells you that your best course of action is to walk away from that and search for your inner balance. Those are your best options. And here at the end, focus and fruition, and running your own shit, like running it, being the empress or the emperor, having a firm hold on what you really want, and working towards those desires and to accomplishing them and achieving them. Let me see if I can get any clarification real quick. We're going to see if we can clarify what you're walking away from. Yes, again, you're walking away from something that you've worked on, that you were waiting to harvest, and it hasn't really harvested yet. This is also a 7, which means retrospection. So you're going to look back and you're going to go, there was all these things that we could have accomplished, all these things that could have been so good. I worked so hard on all this shit, and then you just kept fucking it up, whoever this other person is. Let's see here. Whoa, Is there any other clarification information that you would like to pass on? Wow, that was a lot of cards. Hold on. See what these two are. Yes. Yes. Okay. This person can provide help to you through this. Wow, you know what? You know what? You have 3 kings in your reading. 3 kings. This is someone who can help you. This is someone with enterprise and distinction. This is someone who can offer good advice. You might want to go and talk to this person. It could be an older gentleman, not much older. See, that's not an old gray guy. It's actually somebody maybe middle-aged person that can offer you help and guidance in this situation. Could be an attorney. This guy could be an attorney as well. An attorney or a banker or something like that. Someone in a legal or law profession. And this one is someone who's in the business profession. So that might be something, you know, that you might be looking at divorce this weekend, Leo, or things that head towards it, because your situation isn't going to move forward without breaking away from this. You're going to have to break away from this situation if you want to have any movement. Let's see if we can get one more clarification card for you. Can I get one more clarification card for Leo, please? One more there it is. Well, no, oh, I'm going to get 2? I'm going to get 2, guys. We're going to get 2. 1. Stop giving your money away. Look after your health, okay? Because in this position, this is someone who's spent all their money. It's also someone who's let their health go. So it's telling you to conserve your money and stuff, and to look out after your health. You may have a little health situation that's coming up that if you take care of it now, you won't get sick or it won't get worse. And an end to having to defend yourself, an end. Sagittarius isn't next, but I guess we could do Sagittarius next since we have Sagittarius here watching. Okay, so that's the reading for Leo. And you guys were asking for Sagittarius next. Okay, Sagittarius at 57:10. All right, Sagittarius. Isn't that the cool thing about watching live? Let's do Sagittarius next, okay? All you gotta do is ask, guys. Just ask. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What do we have going on for Sagittarius this weekend? Sagittarius this weekend. What does Sagittarius need to know about this weekend? Sagittarius this weekend. Let's get one more shuffle. Sagittarius this weekend. Where are you now? Bam. Okay. You have been worried about something, maybe thinking that something was hidden or something was going on behind your back or that somebody was lying. It's not. It's real talk. There's real, like, you see everything. You know what's going on. In this position, it's behind the veil, within your grasp, living knowledge from your past. Look deeply into something that might be hidden. This one here is telling you, you know what's going on. Okay, so let's go here, Sagittarius, and see what is the best thing that you could hope for your outcome for the weekend. What is the best outcome, best possible outcome for this weekend? Best possible outcome for the weekend. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is somebody who has their shit together, but it's also somebody who's an asshole. It's somebody who, as long as they're right, they're like, I'm right no matter what. I don't care. Anybody else fucks up, and it just makes my blood boil, and I'm pissed off. And why do they do this? And blah blah blah. As if you've never made that mistake before. With this being your best possible outcome, this could mean, as your best possible outcome, that you become knowledgeable about something. That and with this first card being what it is and what I told you it was, this kind of makes sense. So I think that you're going to really see things in the light of day with clarity, and then it's probably going to piss you off, but you're going to have the answers that you're looking for. the answers are going to come to you over this weekend. It'll be others' mistakes and not yours. So the best course of action is be a leader. Take control of the situation. Victory. That is your best course of action right now. To be a leader in this. Be take the high ground. Take the moral high ground. That's something else that morally they take the high ground all the time. That is definitely something that's a straight up answer for you. Let's see. What are the energies that are causing disruption, or what are the energies that are causing obstacles right now? So if we can figure out what this energy is, maybe we can figure out the cause of the obstacles and thwart them. Let's see. What is the energy? Balance. You're having to balance too much. You've got too much in. Look at your hands. You're going to cut your fingers there. You got. Look at. A lot of people get this card. I tell them that they need balance. That they need, or that a lot of times you're balancing too much. And if it was in the upside down position, I'd be like, yo, shit's all out of balance. But when the right side up position, I'm seeing you're balancing it. But look, you can't even get them all, right? Okay. How many signs do I have left? Tato, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Let's see. I'll be here though, so it's okay. I'm not going anywhere. Let's see. What is the obstacle that you're having to face right now, Sag? What are you having to face? What is this obstacle created by all this energy that you're having to balance? You see this? This is a 9 now. In this position, it's you not getting any rest because you're worried about things. Maybe, Sagittarius. Yes, my channel has a super chat option right down there in the bottom. Thank you. So if you look here, with this being in the upside down position, it means that maybe there's something that you should be worried about that you're not, Sagittarius. Right? This is good news. I just gave you good news, Sagittarius, about the weekend. Okay, so let's get to, what is your best course of action, Sagittarius? What is your best course of action to overcome and surmount the difficulties presented by this obstacle? Oh, it's not so bad. So I think what's happening is that maybe because are you pulling a Pisces on us here? Because maybe that you should be worried about something, but you haven't been. So maybe you've been kind of avoiding a situation that you should be taking leadership over. You should be taking leadership over this position, and instead you've just been trying to balance it out with all the other stuff. Maybe that you're having an issue with bills or whatever, or with somebody who's becoming a drain on your income or on your time and on your patience. And instead of cutting that off or confronting that person and saying, hey, you're fucking all up. Instead, what you're doing is you're just trying to balance it all and keep it, keep things kosher. And it's not going to be so bad whenever you confront this situation. You need to confront the situation. Let's look at the story. Let's pull the harmony thread. Is this resonating with you? I thought it might. Okay, let's pull the harmony spread real quick and see what the story is. Can we see the story? Pow. So while you're working, try not to look back at the past too much. You're trying to put all that shit behind you, and it's just causing a slowdown in your work. Is this what's happening with your work, or with your work, with your money? Because you're working and working. I am no longer thinking and stressing about the things that don't serve me. That's good, but look at this. This is you not looking back anymore. Look at this. This is you looking back, trying to just salvage anything from the past, and now that's done, right? But for some reason, there's still something. There's something here from the past that you're going to have to confront. Because right now, you're not thinking about it. You're not confronting it. You're going to have to confront this issue, and you're going to have to confront it head on. And it's not going to be as bad as you think. It's not going to be as bad as you think. You're getting over this heartbreak or this situation from it, but there's still something that you need to confront from it, and I think you may know what that is. It's not like maybe you didn't just cut and run from it. Maybe you didn't sever the entire relationship, or maybe you didn't just move away from it, right? Maybe you didn't. Because this is kind of what this is looking like. Sagittarius, it's looking like you didn't break fully away. This is you still being held down by something, or being in a situation that's not quite in your control. This lady right here, I don't know if it's a woman in your life or if it's you. But see that? She's like, look, talk to the hand, cut that shit away. Right? Right? Yes, you can be doing your best. It's time to move forward from that and actually cut that shit off. I mean, you've got this. I think your best course of action right now, yeah, you're being given the opportunity this weekend. You see what you said there? Yeah. You're being given the opportunity this weekend to let that shit go. To say something about it, to get that closure. I think that might be what you're looking for, Sagittarius. You may be looking for closure. And you may need it, even if you're not looking for it, because this is kind of showing that you're just trying to just get over it. I'm just going to get over it, just put it on me, I'm not even going to think about it. Well, maybe, you know what? Think about it long enough. Think about it long enough to close the book. Right? Think about it long enough to get over it. Just long enough to get that closure, to speak out, to say that thing that you didn't say. You know, have you ever been like in an argument with somebody, and then like they said some shit, and you said some shit, and they said some shit, and you're like, yeah, whatever, and then you walk off, and then as you walk off, you're like, you think of the most witty shit, and you're like, oh my God, I totally should have said that. I should have said that witty shit. Why didn't I think of that when I was standing there, kind of thing? This is your opportunity. You're going to have the opportunity this weekend to say that witty shit, or to say those things that you need to get off your chest, that allows you to actually cut that away. It allows you to actually let go of those things. Okay, so there was Sagittarius. Who do we got next? Who's next? What's your sign next? There's somebody that's here that was waiting for a reading. What's your sign? Does this mean that someone is going to come and talk to me? No, this means that it's your opportunity to go and they might come and talk to you, but it means that it's your opportunity. Oh, my foot's asleep. It means that you're going to have the opportunity to maybe even go talk to them, or maybe you're going to see them, or maybe you're just going to get a wild hair up your ass and you're going to pick up the phone and call them and say, you know what, I'm totally over this whole thing. Operator, could you help me place this call? Have you know that old song? Yeah. So, okay, so we had somebody who was waiting on Virgo. Okay, one more thing to you, my Sagittarius friend. Just so that you can tell them that you're good. Just so that you could tell them that you're over it. Might be all that you need. Okay? Just get it off your chest. Even if you have to make the call, even if you have to leave it in a message. Okay? All right. So let's go with you, Bridget, Virgo. Virgo for Bridget. What do we got here? And y'all know, whenever y'all are in my live chat like this, you know, and y'all are super chatting me, and I really, really appreciate your super chats. They give me the opportunity. Like I used my super chats from like a couple of nights ago. I did one, and I got some super chats, and I used it to get a new stand for the camera. So they're making the channel better. So thank you guys in advance for the super chats. Whenever we have the opportunity to give people readings like this, I can do them under the guise of, you know, reading for your sign, because there'll be other people in your sign who are experiencing like that same kind of energy that you are, right? So, and it allows me to do that without, you're welcome, and it allows me to do that without putting your personal shit out there. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want your personal business out there. So I can say Sagittarius, or I can say Virgo, and I can do the reading, and I can kind of aim it a little bit more towards you, but at the same time, we could still be helping other Virgos and other Sagittarius who are going through the same thing, because the energy is there. And as long as we're calling it out with the sign, then we can help other people and not just each other. Okay? So, Virgo, what time are we going to start Virgo? Virgo's going to start at 1:10. Virgo this weekend. What kind of energy are we looking at for Virgo this weekend? What's going to go on with Virgo this weekend, the first weekend of March, 2019? Virgo, what have we got for Virgo this weekend? What's Virgo's weekend looking like? What's Virgo's weekend looking like? Looks like something new starting. I've seen 2 ones here. Oh, Judgment. Seeing as I cut, things are happening. Bam. Oh, you're going to go out, you're going to get off your butt this weekend and go out, Virgo, and this is your Virgo card too, so this is your energy. Ooh, look. The Unhermit. You're going to get out of the house this weekend, Virgo. You're going to get your groove on, and it's probably about time. The Virgos that I know tend to be a little bit homebody-ish. My pops, I lost my pops last year, and he was a Virgo. It's coming up on a year in April since I lost him, and you know, he worked all the time, but when he wasn't at work, he was totally at home. Yes, so let's see what you're going to see. What's Virgo going to what's going to happen for Virgo when they're out and about tonight or this weekend? What is the best possible outcome for this weekend for Virgo? Ooh, Virgo, you're gonna spend too much money. Ain't that the shit? I know why Virgos hate to spend that money, but here's the thing. You're gonna spend the money, but you know what? If you look closely, you really have a lot of things that are coming up, a lot of things that are coming to fruition. So you'll make the money back. I'm not too worried about it, but you will kind of be spending some money this weekend. So I don't think, and I think it's money that'll be well spent, in all honesty, because this is a 9 and it's kind of coming to the end of the 9 is coming to the end of the cycle. It's like a culmination. And so you got a 9 and a 9. So what's going to happen this weekend is going to bring some things to an end that have been this like a cycle for a long time that's going to be ending this weekend. So that might be something that's really good for you, even if you do have to spend a little money. Let's see. What is Virgo's best course of action this weekend in order to have the best weekend possible? It's the best thing they can do to have the best weekend possible to reach that goal that they were talking about here. Bam. Okie dokie. Let's see. Look at that. And yes, I will read for you, Pushpa. Okay, look. The sun. When the sun is in the is in the spread, the answer is yes. This is a good outcome. This is a shining possible dream come true kind of thing. So like I said, I do see that you getting out this weekend and doing something is going to be the best outcome. And what you can do for that is to stay positive and manifest. Okay? Here we go. Let's see. We'll see what we got. So yes, positive vibes, manifest. Now let's look and let's see what the negative things are that are going to be there, so we can overcome them and we can skip them. Okay. Let's see. What are the things that are going to be the energies that are going to cause obstacles for the weekend? The devil. Oh my gosh. The devil. Overspending, overdoing, overdrinking, over snorting, over whatever it is. Yeah, that's there's going to be some devilly energies going on out there. So you need to make sure that you have if you go out this weekend, you want to make sure, Virgo, that you have a designated driver. You want to make sure that that you don't overdo, and if you want to make sure that you're with people that you trust. Okay. Let's see. What is the main obstacle that's going to be created by this devil? The Hierophant. Oh, someone's going to bitch about it. You're going to get bitched out about it. You're going to have some relative or friend or whatever who's going to really come down on you hard for your spending or for your partying this weekend. Someone's going to going to have something to say about it. But that person, if they don't like it, then they can be your designated driver, or they can mind their business, because it looks like whatever you do this weekend is going to have a really positive outcome in the end. Let's see, what's the best course of action to overcome this obstacle? Best course of action to overcome the obstacle. What do we got here? Wheel of Fortune. Something really good is happening for you here this weekend, Virgo, because this is right, it's played out right underneath the Sun card. Look at that. Are you doing something that might make you some money or get you some exposure in your career? That could be something that's possible. Something is happening with the Wheel of Fortune turning up for you this weekend. And it's a 10, which is a cyclical re-beginning. So I'm guessing that there's something, or maybe you're going to meet someone, or whatever. You have the ability this weekend to take something and turn it. Something's going to happen, and you have the ability to turn that into a situation that will be good for you, and you can have the Sun as an outcome. Let's look here at your spread. Okay, information coming in about money, strength. That's good. Walking away from the past and into something new. Having the Piscean energy of the Piscean Queen, and work. You're having the opportunity maybe to mix business with pleasure. Look out for a younger guy who's light-headed and light-eyed. He may kind of get you in a situation that you probably might not have gotten into any otherwise. Use your judgment whenever it comes to him, okay? Use your judgment when it comes to him. But this looks like it's going to be a good weekend for you, Virgo. Let's see if we have any clarification. Is there any clarification that we need for Virgo? Do we have any clarification for Virgo? Clarification for Virgo? Or have, whoop, wow, that was a lot of cards. Let's put those back in and give them the opportunity to be clear with us, okay? Do we have any specific clarification or information for Virgo? There it is. Don't be too in your head about all of this stuff. It's time for you to break free. I want you to look closely at this card and notice that all those swords are behind her. There's one in the front that she could probably take with her and use. But look, what she's tied up with is really weak. It looks like she's tied up with toilet paper. She could just walk off. She's in the water too, which is good. She's in a situation where she could be creative and where she could have love and stuff. But instead, she's got the blindfold on and she's standing there as if she's locked in, but she's not. It's all in her head. So let's have you take that blindfold off this weekend, okay? Alrighty, Virgo? Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Hope you enjoyed that one. I hope that answered all your questions. Now, who's waiting? Who's next? Whose sign is next? Come on, as long as I get everybody on, that's all we need. So I can do next for who wants their sign next. Who wants their sign next? Taurus, okay. Taurus at 117.50. Whoops, that's a 5. Just be one. Let's do 118. Fuck that. Okay, 118. Taurus. What's going on with Taurus this weekend? Taurus this weekend. Taurus for the weekend. What do we got going on for Taurus for the weekend? If I do a good reading for you guys and you appreciate it, please super chat me. I use that money to make the channel better, to do more videos so that I can have more time to do stuff, get better cameras, and all that other stuff. So if you enjoy the reading, please hit the super chat button and show me how much. Make sure you like and subscribe, and whenever I come on live, and I'll do that a couple of times a day, I'm not going to do free readings at the end. I'll take a question maybe if we have time at the end, but before my battery dies, but I'm not going to do free personal readings. No, I don't do those. You can go to the website, or you can come on whenever I'm on. I do night owl readings, and you can do those for but they're not free. Okay, so Taurus this weekend. Hey, things are looking like you might have a good weekend, Taurus. Taurus. What's going on with Taurus? Wow, Taurus. Somebody else already got this card too, and I mixed them up pretty good. What you're worried about, you already know the answer to. What is the best possible outcome for this weekend for Taurus? Best possible outcome for the weekend for Taurus. Best possible outcome for Taurus looks like. Injustice. Okay, look. Injustice for Taurus this weekend. Let's see, how can we fight this injustice that's going to be happening for Taurus this weekend? How can we fight the injustice for Taurus this weekend? The Devil card. This is really interesting. I'm going to put these down and we're going to do some clarification cards real quick, okay? So what is this injustice for Taurus this weekend? What is this injustice for Taurus this weekend? What is this about? Strength. Leo. Let's get some clarification. What is the injustice for Taurus this week? What is the injustice for Taurus this weekend? What is the injustice for Taurus this weekend? Breakup. What is the injustice for Taurus this weekend? Is it really truly an injustice, or is Taurus just seeing it as an injustice? With Taurus having that Devil card there, the breakup of some sort of third-party system. The Moon card, which is like a spiritual thing, which is intuition, which is also things that are hidden, things you don't know, things that are secret. And upside down wands about not working. Slow down in work or in business. That's interesting. Okay, Taurus. What's going on with Taurus this weekend that is causing this injustice? And this Devil card. What's going on with Taurus this weekend that is causing this injustice with this Devil card? Breakup. Taurus feels injustice because of a breakup. Taurus feels like they were broke up with unjustly, and with the best course of action here being with this Devil card, or this Capricorn, because that's also a card of Capricorn. Let's see here what we can get for something in my eye. Hold on for a second. I need to get a drink real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, so Taurus, you've got this thing that you feel is injustice to you this weekend that has to do with the Devil card, and I want you to understand that the Devil card in the upright position, you know, it's Capricorn. If you're talking about a person, but a lot of times, especially whenever we're looking, because this looks like a breakup in a relationship. I mean, a severe breakup, a really strong breakup in a relationship. Okay, this is like getting dumped. Now, when you look at this, with this card being in the upside down position too, and this card is generally. This card means like somebody else gets recognition. With it upside down, somebody else gets the recognition that you think you deserve, or that you feel that you've been wronged. This card is intuition. This card is something that has to do with, also it could have to do with lies and stuff. Okay, it could have to do with things that are hidden. And this one is as like unemployment. It's like slowing down in the workplace and stuff like that. So this is really kind of maybe telling me maybe to Maybe Taurus cheated and got caught. Or maybe Taurus caught someone cheating. Maybe that's what that information coming in really means. Let's look. What are the energies that are affecting this? What are the energies that are affecting this? Maybe they're feeling they're blamed and they didn't cheat and they're getting blamed for it. No, see, this guy is a cheater. This is the cheating. This guy in the upside down position. Like here, this is somebody who's in control of their emotions. It's the King of Cups. That's water. That's love. That's whatever. This guy's kind of like this could even be like a preacher kind of guy, right? But this in the upside down position, this is like a playboy. It's like a guy who uses love to get what he wants. A guy who uses love to make money off people. It's like a male gold digger, right? That's the energy affecting the situation. Okay, so what's the main obstacle then? What's the main obstacle? If there's this gold digger guy getting involved in the situation, there's this gold digger or this player getting involved in the situation, then what is the obstacle? The main obstacle with this? The main obstacle being the upside down sword. That means things not getting cut away that should have been cut away. This also means a false start. Something that seemed like it was going to be beginning. It could also mean like a one-night stand. It could mean, okay, so if you're a male Taurus, you could have a chick who has a one-night stand with a player guy, and it breaks up your relationship. If you are a male Taurus, you could be the player guy who has a one-night stand and gets busted, and it breaks up your relationship. So how do we avoid this? How do we avoid this situation? What is our best course of action to avoid this situation, Taurus? What is our best course of action to avoid this situation, Taurus? Putting an end to the cycle of backstabbing. That's really interesting. We're going to have to pull out some more cards here, Taurus. Taurus is one of the readings that I often, like Gemini, have to do two. Like I'll do one for the males and one for the females a lot of times. There's some clarification on this upside down thing. Whoa, they want to tell you, don't they? Upside down King of Wands. This guy has, when he's in the upside down position, he's violent. He's shamey, he's mean, he makes unfair decisions. A man who makes unfair decisions or mean decisions or is violent towards anybody, everybody. He's a guy who likes to fight a lot. A very physical person. Show me more information about this upside down. How is this person involved in the situation with Taurus? Is it Taurus or what is it? The Hanged Man and no action. Is there a situation where, Taurus, you or the person that you're dealing with is not working, is not making any money, and you, because here's an intuition card and here's an intuition card, but this is the Hanged Man. He's hanged up. He's not, and there's no movement here. So what or maybe this is adamant decision. This could definitely be adamant decision, where the decision has been made based on their intuition and what they think has happened. And with this guy being someone who makes bad decisions, or not really bad decisions, but adamant decisions, and this being unmoving, and this being hung up and based on intuition, and this being intuition and based on lies, and this card being not working, and this Devil card there. Let's see, what is this One of Swords? What is this One of Swords? Why is it upside down? It has to do with the home and the relationship. This is pretty clear. Give me some more information on this Ten of Swords. Give me some more information on this Ten of Swords. Give me some more information. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. The Emperor, the Wish Come True card, and the Moving Away. Cutting someone off, breaking up of a relationship. Taurus, if you're a male Taurus and you've been cheated on, moving on will definitely move you in the right direction towards your, moving you in the right direction. Let's see, what does it say? My person is a Taurus and he is in a relationship, and I think he is because of money, and he's hired his girlfriend about his feelings for me. Okay, so yeah, so he's the player cheater guy. Okay, and this breakup situation may cause him to move, and if he does move, when the Taurus moves out of the situation, when he breaks up with the situation that he's in, adamantly, this is about cheating. There is no doubt that this is either a Taurus getting cheated on or a Taurus cheating. Okay? There's going to be a breakup at the home. Okay? Where he lives, who he's living with. And it'll be probably the best thing that ever happened to him, actually. Or if you're the one who got cheated on by the Taurus, the best thing that ever happened to you would be moving away, because it can make your dreams come true and give you the opportunity to be with this Emperor, or give him, Taurus, if you're a male Taurus, the opportunity to become that. So if you are a Taurus, you know exactly what we're talking about. Male Taurus, female Taurus, whoever you are. If you're a Taurus, you know who we're talking about. And if we're talking about a Taurus that you know what the situation is. So Taurus, there's some shamey activities going on this weekend that could lead to a breakup, but the breakup might be for the best. Okay, let's see. Next, it's 132. Is there anybody else in here who wants to move into their sign next? We're going to do the questions and stuff at the end for Super Chat, okay? The personal questions and stuff. Right now, what I would like to do is have any of you, Leo, we've done Leo already. You can back it up to 47 minutes and 40 seconds and watch Leo. 47 minutes and 47 seconds and watch Leo. Okay, so if we don't have anybody else in here right now who wants to call out their sign and get their sign read next, anybody else, the very next sign that pops up will be next. Next sign who pops up will be next. Next sign pops up is next. Anybody? If not, we're going to move ahead with Cancer. Moving ahead with Cancer. All right, moving ahead with Cancer. Cancer, what's Cancer got going on this weekend? What do we got for Cancer this weekend? Cancer this weekend. Cancer this weekend. Cancer this weekend. What do we have for Cancer this weekend? What do we have for Cancer this weekend? Sorry, I struggle with the cards because my hands are small. I don't know if you guys realize this, but I'm small. Like the cards are big as my hands. I'm actually sitting on a big old pillow. Okay, can you wait until the end, please? Because we're doing this for Cancer right now, so I need to stay focused so that I can give a good reading to Cancer. So, Cancer, right now, Cancer this weekend, Cancer. Okay, so Cancer, you're all in your head this weekend, okay? You're all about, like, and you have to realize you're in your head. The things that are binding you, they're not real, okay? All right? So, Cancer, you have the opportunity to walk away. You could just break these binds and walk away at any time, take off the blindfold, and get out of your head about all this stuff, okay? So, things happen for a reason. Let's look. What is the best that Cancer could hope for this weekend? What is the best that Cancer could hope for this weekend? Best thing that Cancer could hope for this weekend. A breakup. The best thing that Cancer could hope for this weekend is a breakup, or to stop some communication that's happening. There's going to be a breakup for Cancer this weekend. Let's see. What can Cancer do to thwart this from happening, or to make the best of what's happening? What can Cancer do to make the best of what's happening this weekend? This is really interesting. This is loss occurring, or someone's dreams or thoughts or aspirations not occurring. This is also a Gemini, a card of Gemini or Aquarius, Libra. It's an air sign card, which is also about communications. And whenever this card is in the upside down position, it means lack of communication. When it's in the right side up, it means good communication flowing back and forth between a male and a female. So I'm thinking that with this card in this situation, now this is loss. This is the end of hoping for something. Okay, Cancer. Let's pull a few cards. See what we can find out here. Some clarification cards for Cancer. Wow, they're just popping all out. Somebody who's been spending money on things that they shouldn't be spending money on. Somebody who hasn't been, maybe they were saying they were going to work and they weren't going to work. Because in the right side up, this is somebody with a very good work ethic who goes to work all the time. In this upside down position, it generally means that there is someone who is not going to work like they say they are. And with the upside down star card, that definitely means someone saying they're going to work and not going on to work. It's money loss. It's someone who is rushing into something or rushing around and not taking stock of what they should be taking stock in. They have no patience in a situation that they should be having patience in. Whoa. Tower card. That is things being completely out of your control. This is not something you're going to be able to control, Cancer. It's just not. Things are not going to work out the way that you want them to, or the way that you thought they would. But that's just, and there's nothing that we can do that can change it. Can we get any kind of clarification on this 2? Can we get some clarification on the 2 for Cancer? Clarification on the 2 for Cancer? Whoa. No? It just is what it is? Okay, it just is what it is. All right, there's no clarification needed on that. Now, let's see here. What are the energies that are affecting this situation? A Hermit card. It's also a 9. It's things coming to an end. It's someone not being metaphysical, someone not being spiritual. It's someone being because it came out like this, so I'm turning it up so you can see it. Yeah, and it generally means to get out of a situation, or to get out of a stifling situation, or to go out. What is, or that you need to go out, or get out. What is the main obstacle here? The main obstacle is someone who's with someone from the past, or someone who can't let go of the past, or not being able to let go of the past. This is either you or the person that you're with, what you're dealing with, what this breakup is about. This is definitely a coming together or a reunion even, or someone in harmony with the past, or someone who's not letting go of the past, something that comes from the past. Okay? Let's see. What is their course of action for Cancer to deal with this situation? Deal with it. Deal with it, Cancer. This will mean violence, or cheating, or adamant decision. Breaking up or cutting loose from this fire sign. This is a fire sign. Sagittarius. There's a Sagittarius causing the breakup. These cards don't always have to be male or female. A lot of times they're just kind of to let you know. Yeah. Again, another fire sign. Information coming in. Somebody finding something out. Someone not willing to deal with the way that things were in the past. Some situation where they're tired of this, and again, we're getting this in the upside down position, and someone may be pregnant. Someone may be pregnant. Let's see if we can get some clarification on that. Can we get some clarification on this pregnancy? Is this a pregnancy? This is not going to end well, Cancer. This is not ending well. Again, a breakup, upside down Lovers. This is a breakup in a relationship that's happening this weekend, Cancer. I'm sorry. I know whenever we did Cancer last night, the Cancer reading was saying the same thing for these next 2 weeks. Is there any other specific information for Cancer? Any other specific information that Cancer might need to help Cancer through this time? Any more information for Cancer? This is too many cards, really, but it's 3. Cancer, you're going to need to get a job where you work with people in a mundane way. So whatever you're going to be able to do, you're going to have to do something that has and it's going to be like a service industry job or something you're going to have to do to support yourself, because this situation is not going to work out the way that you thought that it was going to. You're going to have to get a job. You're going to have to work. This is you not having a job because you're looking back at something that you thought was going to be supporting you. You thought that your health situation was going to, something with your health was going to give you what you needed and make you a queen or make you the ruler of a home, but you don't know the whole situation of what was really behind everything and what was going on behind your back. So you're going to get information about that this weekend, and you're going to have to move on. You have the opportunity to be this Empress, and you might be pregnant, Cancer. You might be pregnant. I'm not sure who the baby daddy is, or if you're a male Cancer, your girlfriend could be pregnant. It doesn't say here specifically who the father is, but, or if they even know. Can we get some information that will show us possibly who the father is of this baby, or if this is a situation that Capricorn. There's a possibility that who you think is the father of your kid isn't the father of your kid. And that you backstabbed them, whoever this is. Cancer, I think it's you. If we're talking about a male Cancer, this could be someone stabbing you in the back and the baby isn't yours. If this is a female, you could be pinning the father of this baby on somebody that isn't them. But whatever the situation is, it's about to all crash down this weekend. It's all crashing down this weekend. This is you having to start over and put things in a whole different light than you thought. Jesus God, you guys make me want to go smoke a cigarette. Okay, I'm sorry, Cancer. Hit the bell icon, and as I'll go live throughout the week, doing more readings, and we'll see how this evolves for you. And I'll help you and guide you any way that I can to see what we can do to help you work this out. I'm sorry, Cancer. Okay, so for 1 minute and 46 seconds, we're going to move on to who? Who's next? I got 5 more people in here right now. Who wants to be next? Who signs next? Okay, so we're going to move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, moving along to Scorpio. Let's see. At 1 minute and 46, let's just do 1 minute and 47 seconds. I can't remember where we started. Cancer. I didn't write it down. How y'all doing this weekend? Y'all ready for the weekend to kick in? This is a pretty fucking intense last 2 readings. Oh my God. So let's see, Cancer's done, so I'm just going to check them off, and I'll come back later and search through and find out where the fuck we started it at. Let's go with, like we had right now, Scorpio. And Scorpio, what's your weekend like? Scorpio, what do we got? Scorpio, how's your weekend gonna go? Scorpio, how's the weekend gonna go for Scorpio? Like a country song. I hope that's not a bad omen for Scorpio. Your weekend sounds like, your weekend ends up being the lyrics to a country song. It did not turn out well. Unless it's I love this bar, which that could turn out bad too. It just, you never know. I'm from Texas. You never know what you're going to see in a bar whenever you go. I owned a bar for a long time, and the shit that I saw there stained my soul. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio for this weekend. What do we have for Scorpio for this weekend? One more shuffle and we'll be good. Scorpio. Ooh, I tried to jump out. Scorpio is no longer crying over spilled milk. Scorpio is moving along. That's great, Scorpio. Getting over some bullshit. Okay, what's the best thing Scorpio could hope for this weekend? What's the best thing Scorpio could hope for this weekend? Best possible outcome for Scorpio this weekend. Not having to talk about or get information about or deal with people who want money or talk about money. Scorpio wants to have a nice quiet weekend at home and not deal with that shit and not deal with all the bullshit. Scorpio, I feel you, Scorpio, my fellow water sign. What's the best course of action for Scorpio to attain this goal for the weekend? Looks like you're going to get it, Scorpio. Looks like you're going to get your wish. You're going to kind of chill at the casa, not spend a lot of money. You're going to not have to have any arguments about that kind of stuff. Things are looking pretty good. Looks like you're going to have a good weekend, Scorpio. Let's see. What are the energies that are providing obstacles for Scorpio this weekend? What are the obstacles for Scorpio this weekend? Obstacles for Scorpio this weekend. Pisces bringing information. Pisces, I'm a Pisces. We talk too damn much. We just do. I'm sorry, Scorpio. If I show up at your house or somebody shows up at your house and just talks way too much and brings you information that you don't want to hear. But it is sometimes good information. But it's information about relationships. It's information about creative practices, creative things, you know, like maybe if you're in a band and you have the weekend off and then your bass player shows up and wants to jam. You're like, here's my weekend off. Okay, what is it that is the main, we need one more shuffle. What is the main obstacle this weekend? Main obstacle is you not wanting to work this weekend. You want some damn time off. You don't want to go out and spend any money. You don't want to go and work. You just want some time to yourself this weekend, Scorpio. How can Scorpio overcome this obstacle if he wants to? Be the emperor. Just say it. Rule it. Be like, my house, my rules. This is how it's going to go. I'm laying it down. I ain't going out this weekend. If I do go out, it's going to be something that I do for fun. It's going to be something that I do, like I'm going to go out to eat, or I'm going to go have me a big old cage. I'm getting this image right now of a Cajun food place that has like Scorpio. I'm so serious right now. It's making me hungry. I'm thinking about a place that has like boudin and has gumbo. I'm thinking about like what was that place? It used to be, it's like a Joe's Crab Shack kind of place, but it seems really authentic. They've got like crawfish etouffee. They got, no, maybe crawfish. Maybe we want to have crawfish boil at home. I don't know. So let's see. How does the storyline lay out for Scorpio this weekend? How does Scorpio's storyline lay out this weekend? What do we got? We got maybe a birth in the family, something new happening. Something that's not going to end that you thought was going to end. You might get good news of something that you thought was going to be over that's not. You're going to be surrounded by people with an open mind who are creative people who have good intentions for you, and you're not going to have to go anywhere. There won't be any movement, and these are three major, like you've been saying your prayers for this, because these are three major arcana cards. These are like hand of God stuff. However, you are going to have to deal with someone coming over that's a shiesty motherfucker. Let's see, what else we got? And somebody might come over and fight with them. Look, these two guys were in the last reading too. So you may actually be dealing with somebody that Cancer is having to deal with. It might happen around you or in front of you. You might want to go back and listen to the Cancer reading because both of these people were involved in it, or you're going to hear about it. You might hear about it, and that might be what this is. Remember I told you information about love, relationships, and stuff? Like somebody that you know might be a Cancer, and they might come over and tell you, a Cancer or a Pisces, and they might come over and give you information about all the bullshit that went down in their relationship over the weekend, and you just really don't want to hear it. See, here's another water card, a Pisces card, again, who might tell you about this story, and it might be a story that you just really don't want to listen to. So, I do see you making every effort this weekend, Scorpio, to have a nice, quiet, peaceful weekend with food involved. Food and relaxation, to chillax and not doing a whole lot of spending, really, except maybe for paying for dinner, okay? Or maybe you're even going to cook it at home. Maybe you're going to stay home and cook gumbo. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting for you, Scorpio. That's a great reading, a really stress-free reading, aside from the fact that you're probably going to have someone else's emo shit dumped on you that you don't want to hear. But other than that, your weekend looks like it's going to be very pleasant. So congratulations with that, Scorpio. Who's next? Who do I got next? Who's next? We got Gemini left to go. We got Libra left to go. We got Capricorn and Aquarius left to go. So I'm guessing if nobody else is interested right now in the chat, who wants to call out? Who wants to call out the next sign? I got it. Next sign, call out. Anybody? In 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so then next up is Gemini. Gemini at 1:55:10. Okay, Gemini. As soon as I said Gemini, I hear everybody's working for the weekend. Gemini, are you working over this weekend? This is a work weekend for you, Gemini. Let's see what we got going on for you. Let's spread these up because I want to make sure that we get a clear reading for Gemini. I'm going to turn these around, flip some things over and about. Make sure we get things set up perfectly for Gemini. Gemini. What do we have going on for Gemini this weekend? Can we get a Gemini card out here? Gemini for the weekend. Gemini for the weekend. Gemini for the weekend. Whoa. Okay. Work. Yes. Work. Gemini, you're going to be working over the weekend. And you're not going to be drinking. So, Gemini, looks like for the weekend, it's all about work maybe. Let's get something going on. Getting, oh my gosh. If I drink, this is my second one of these today, so let me tell you what. I keep knocking these back. I'm going to be channeling people from ancient Greece and shit. Here. Gemini. Gemini for the weekend. Gemini for the weekend. Gemini for the weekend. What's going on with Gemini for the weekend? Gemini. Now y'all saw me flip those cards over and over and over again, right? And you seen how I mixed them up, but this shady motherfucker is showing up in Gemini's reading too. Now, what's he been in? He's been in like 5 other people's readings so far. So I guess this is just a weekend for shady assholes. So here we got this person. You know, and as a matter of fact, you know what I want to do? I have this really old book, and I think I talked about this in the beginning. Look, it's all like the dog has chewed it, the cat has chewed it, it's missing the back page. I've been reading out of this book right here. This is a great book, by the way. And I've been reading out of this book since, like, I want to say the like early 90s. Let me just read to you a little bit about this guy in the upside down position so that you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. All right. Avoid entanglement with this man. He is not what he appears to be. Blue eyes, hair light to brown. Powerful man can put you down. This man is in his maturity. Indication of double dealing or loss. In a person, could be a personal situation. Check the cards in the spread for more confirmation. You will feel that you have been treated badly and misled by this person. Avoid any disagreement with him. You're better to find your own solution. Cancer disposition. He's definitely a water sign. So any cards around him mean that any cards that are court cards like that around him mean that there's more people involved in the situation. And if there's a lot of cups, it means like loved ones and deep emotions are being dealt with this situation. So just to let you know, whenever I said that this guy was shady before, it's definitely a shady guy. All right, so you got a shady guy that you're having to deal with this weekend, Gemini. My sweet Geminis. You guys always have so much shit going on. There's so much drama. I guess it's because there's 2 of you in your head. I don't know. But, you know, it's like you've always got this drama. Let's see. What is the best possible outcome for this weekend that Gemini could possibly hope for. Okay? Best possible outcome for the weekend for Gemini. The best possible outcome for the weekend for you, Gemini, is that you will be able to take stock in what has grown and what you have, and your opportunities. Wow, my hair looks weird on my neck, the shadows. The best possible outcome is that you take the time, or that you have the time, or someone shows you or makes clear to you, because like you're leaning on the wand, and the wand is enterprise and distinction. That's business, okay? The pentacles, that's business. That's enterprise as well. That's money, right? Okay, so you've got something that's been growing for a long time, and you're standing on this wand and you're looking down, Gemini, and you're like, wow, I really do have something here. There really is something here about this, right? So I'm thinking that the best outcome for you this weekend would be for you to take stock in where you're at. That's a 7, man. That's retrospection. That's you looking back, not just at what you've done, but at what the possibilities are. Let's see. What is the best course of action for Gemini when it comes to this? What is the best course of action for them whenever it comes to making this happen? What can they do? Wow, that split real easy. That's weird. Gemini, the best course of action for you to take whenever you see this is to break up with your significant other. That's interesting. I don't even know what that means, but maybe it means to cut communication with somebody, or it could mean that there's somebody that you've cut communication with. When you see all the things that you've grown, like all the things that are possible, are you, maybe Gemini, are you having marital issues? Let's see. See if we can get some clarity on this. What is it? Oh, hold on for a second. What is that? Making that sound. There we go. All right, Gemini. Everybody failed when I started having to do this Gemini reading. Everybody was like, I'm out. That's funny. Gemini, what are the energies that are affecting you and causing you obstacles this weekend? What are the energies that are affecting you this weekend? You hold on for just a second. Didn't he just come pick you up?
What?
Didn't he just come pick you up?
No, I dropped off from
Okay. Sorry about that, Gemini. Everybody left. Great. It's okay. All right. So we were live, and now we're not live. Gemini, it doesn't matter. Let's continue with your reading. What are the energies that are affecting Gemini? That are affecting Gemini right now and causing obstacles. What is affecting Gemini and causing obstacles right now? What is affecting Gemini and causing obstacles right now? Pisces, female, older, causing obstacles for you right now, or energies that's causing things for you right now that you're having to deal with on an emotional level, like this with your relationship. What is the main obstacle or the main problem being caused by that this weekend? What is the main thing, the main problem? Success? Well, that's interesting that it would cause, that success would cause an issue for you. That's just weird. Okay, so let's see. That's just weird. I don't understand what this means. Okay. Information. Gemini, this is a confusing ass reading. Alright, let me see if I can sort this out. There's a shady guy involved in the situation. He's that we even broke the book out so that I could show you. Now you're looking back and you're taking stock of all of these things. And as I cut the cards, we come up with this as your best course of action. So for some reason, the best course of action for you is to break things off with either a business partner or a relationship, okay? And then whenever I ask what is causing this drama, or what is causing the obstacles, it's this card, which is a Cancer or a Pisces or a Scorpio female, right? Maybe someone older than you. Now, the problem that it's causing you, for some reason your obstacle, is that it's causing you success and wonderful good things. So, Gemini, ladies, gentlemen, this is just weird. How is your problem success? Success causing disruption in your home. Why would success of something, why would this person bringing you success cause, I mean, and these are like, look, let me turn these over. Why would the success cause you a breakup or cause problems in your home? Why would, I mean, I'm looking at this like, this person is, I guess the person that you're with wants you to not participate with it and to not be this leader. And so they're getting information that you're going to be successful with this person, and they don't like it. So they want you to walk away from all those cups. Gemini. Let's cut these cards up and see. You're going to have to make a decision. Duh. And you're really defensive about it. And I don't blame you, because it doesn't make any sense. But you're going to have to make some... You'll have movement as soon as you do this. I mean, this reading is like way out of context. I mean, I know I got interrupted in the middle of it because I had to go open the door. But just wow, Gemini. Let's have some clarification. This was upside down. This was your world not being in your hands. This is someone else being in control of your world and your finance. What is... It's too many cards. Let me see. Gemini. What is it that's causing there to be unhappiness with your... See? You are breaking up over not letting go of something from the past. This is a breakup. This is letting go of the past, and it's in the upside down position here. They're wanting you to let go, and you're not wanting to, because you know that it's where your success lies. And it's really weird that maybe the person that you're with doesn't want you to be successful in that. Can I get some clarity on this for Gemini this weekend? Because this is a terrible... I thought you were working through this weekend, Gemini. What does that even mean? Okay. too many cards. Gemini. Again, success, clarifying success. Success, clarifying success, really? All right, I'm gonna pull out a couple of more cards really quick, and then we're gonna just move on to the next one because this reading is just like too much for me to figure out. It's slowing down your beginning or your re-beginning because of the drama that you're having here. Things that are hidden from you. The Tower moment. The Death card, things coming to an end. And work. Being in your head. Not making as much money as you should. Not taking stock in the things that you have that are worth something. And working more. And not being patient. And having more information come into you about the past that you know about. That causes you to have trouble with this person who is probably a Capricorn, because this keeps showing up like this. It's the person you're trying to get rid of so that you can have this fertility and your dream come true. Okay, Gemini. I'm not even going to try and recap this very much more than to say that you have an issue with the person that you're with, not wanting you to be successful in what it is that you want to be in. A lot of times I have issues with Gemini because it's hard to tell if we're talking to a Gemini male or a Gemini female, because there's two, so that makes like 4 of you. Because Gemini has two sides. So if I can try and just sort this out for a minute, like this is like the longest reading of the day. Gemini is often a very long reading for me too. So, and I don't really have any Gemini in my chart aside from like my 12th house, so I have a hard time relating. What I can tell you, however, the guy involved in this situation is not telling the truth. If you're a male Gemini, you're not being honest with yourself about how you feel and the things that you've worked and created and how they affect your relationship that's breaking up. This weekend you're going to have to work through these things, and I'll tell you right now, they have a lot to do with a water sign female, information that's coming in, and you being a leader because of whatever it is that's being offered to you that brings you success. Great success, major success. You're going to have to make a decision. That decision is to end this third-party situationness and this relationship. And I think it's going to do it whether you want it to or not, because there's forward movement. And you're sick of being defensive because they want you to walk away from work that you've done. Something that you're really good at. Maybe your career, maybe a new career, whatever it is that causes this. Success. Okay, Gemini. Sorry for the clusterfuck, but your readings are always like that. If you're a female Gemini, I don't think you'll like what I have to say. If you're a female Gemini, you're now dating a shady motherfucker. Because you had something that was really good and you fucked it. Because you couldn't quit looking at all the other options. You caused the breakup. You made the bad. You wouldn't make a decision, and when you did make it, you made the wrong one, and it broke up everything that you wanted. You had a third-party situation. You were probably cheating, or they were, and it looks like it was you. you decided to put movement into the situation and go and leave from it because they were continually defensive about what you were saying. So you ended up walking away from it, or actually, yeah, you ended up walking away from it. And so now they've had information from an older water sign female. Here's the information right here. And they're done with that. They're going to go back to what they were doing, which is being a leader and being victorious, because they have a good outcome. They have a victorious outcome. So those are my two reads for Gemini, male and female. The next one up, I think we're going to do, what is that? I'll put male and female here. Next up we have Libra. Libra, what do we have for Libra? Libra. Going on, Libra, going on. Libra going on here. What do we have going on for Libra this weekend? Libra this weekend. How's Libra's weekend going to be? Libra for the weekend. Libra for the weekend. Okay. Let's got these cards. Libra, you have an injury. You're injured this weekend, so you might spend the weekend resting and recuperating. You also don't want to spend any money. You have an awakening. There's something that's happening to you with your intuition. Maybe you're having some interesting dreams and stuff like that. You may, since you're going to be spending a lot of time resting this weekend, you may be having interesting dreams while you're asleep. You don't want to hear from anybody. You kind of want to shut your phone off this weekend. Let's cut these out. These coming up from underneath. Right here. Interesting. Let's see. You're feeling weak this weekend. That's one of the things that is your obstacle this weekend. The energy that you're getting is just not so strong. You're just kind of feeling weak. Maybe you're overworked. Yeah, again, you're definitely overworked this week and in need of rest this weekend. You're just not yourself with the world in your hands this weekend. It's just not you. You might see the best course of action. Yeah. You haven't really taken stock of all the things that you've done all this week. You've had a really busy week. There's all of these things that are behind you that you've done, and you haven't really taken stock of it because I just don't think that you care. The best thing that you could do is to just let it be put behind you and to not pay attention to it and just get some rest this weekend. Let's do your spread here. You know, I also think that if this has to do with a relationship, Libra, if you're not somebody who's happily married, now if this doesn't apply to you, this could be for somebody else. But if you're a Libra who is newly single, I think this weekend would be a good time for you to rest, to not go out, to not try and do anything, and to put all this shit behind you, to just let it go and get ready to move on. Use your intuition. You know what's right. You know what's up. Yes, you can ask a question as soon as I'm done with everybody. Here we go. Again, looking back at you're done with looking back. You're not taking any more handouts from anybody. You're done. You want to be on your own, but you're in your head a lot, Libra. You're in your head a lot, and you just want to hermit this weekend. Let's see. You want to be in control. You want to avoid the tower moments. You want to avoid the drama this weekend. And yeah, you want to avoid work. You want to avoid the drama and the fighting. You want to avoid it. You don't want to have to be presented with any kind of decision making or any kind of bullshit. You don't want to have to be the leader. You don't want to have to spend any money. You just want to be done with all the bullshit this weekend, Libra. And next week you'll be the king, you say. Whoop, these just popping out here. Yeah, you just want to walk comfortably in faith and let go of having to defend yourself or any of the other bullshit. You just want to let go. Do you understand? Okay, no one said anything about a baby in the Libra reading. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you were talking about one of the other previous readings, like Cancer. Cancer talked about babies. Okay? The Cancer, yeah. Okay, so let's see. We're next, let's see, we just finished Libra, and I didn't write down the time for it because I've been scattered. Next we have Capricorn and Aquarius, and then we're done for the general readings, and we can do some live readings for, the super chat people, okay? Let's see. Okay, I was just trying to see what sign is stated, baby, because I wasn't mentioning. Because I wasn't in here before I was ready. I was reading the comments. Oh yeah, that was for Cancer. That was for Cancer. Cancer talked about it, baby. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn for this weekend. What do we got for our Cappy friends? Capricorns, our little goatee goats. What do we have for our goatee goat friends this weekend? How's Capricorn's weekend gonna pan out? How's Capricorn's reading gonna pan out? Straight off. Capricorn, having some issues at home with your home life, with your money and your spending, some disruption. Maybe you're not going to get your way with something this weekend. Starting maybe a new way of things, starting around your home that you're not really too happy about. Trust me, they're not going to be as bad as you think. It's a good thing for you. Let's see. Yes, it's time to quit crying over spilled milk. It's time to quit. Like, look behind you. I've showed this before to other people. If you've been in here the whole time watching, you see this person crying over those 3 spilled cups when there's 2 full ones behind them and a bridge over that troubled water. Pick up those cups and move on, and that's what this says in the upside down position, that you're ready to do that. So let's do that. Let's quit crying over that spilled milk, or quit crying over whatever it is, and let's pick up with this new way of life and this new thing that you're doing. Okay? Yes, we did Aries. You can rewind to 37 minutes and find Aries. Chariot card. There's going to be movement this weekend in your life. This is your best course of action, is to get things moving with getting this done and getting over this weekend, Capricorn. Getting over the breakup or the whatever it was that happened. And you're done crying over it. Behind the veil within your grasp, living knowledge from the past. You need to learn from this, whatever this is that was this breakup. This is definitely, this is problems in your home life, or this is an actual breakup, an ending to a marriage, a cyclical re-beginning. The old cycle of the 10 is over and something new is beginning, and you are just not wanting to cry over it anymore. You're done. Okay? You're ready to move forward, and that's probably the best thing for you. This is in your best course of action. Here with your obstacles are the things that you know from the past. Behind the veil within your grasp, living knowledge from your past. With that being in the energy that's causing you obstacles, that's just you trying to still hold on, I guess, to some past things that happened, or the thought of maybe some reconciling. But I don't see that happening the way they're laying out. See, here's the Hanged Man upside down. You're more into moving on with mundane things and not so much spiritual, and you're letting go of that other stuff. And this, with this falling right underneath this upside down 5 of Cups, it just kind of lets me know that you're not in the mood for any kind of spiritual thing at all. You don't care about any kind of intuition. You just want to be done. You want to let some things go. That is your obstacle. So you need to look at things from a more spiritual perspective and learn from what's just happened. Your best course of action right now to get over this thing is to go and hang out with some friends. Go and be sociable. Get out, be done with it, move forward. Let's see. What is your harmony spread? Let's get a harmony spread for you and pull these out here. What is the harmony spread? What is the story, Capricorn? Whoa. One more shuffle. Harmony spread for Caps. Cappies. Injustice. Poverty. Injury. mean words from a guy. Getting over, this is you in the upside down position, Capricorn, that's your card. This is another Capricorn card. Wow, get some rest. You're stalking someone? Who are you? If you're stalking someone, who are you stalking, Capricorn? This is just, okay. Capricorn, you and Cancer this weekend. Okay. Injustice has been caused by someone, I guess a spendthrift or not looking out for themselves. I see someone with a hurt foot or knee that's involved in the situation. See the bubble there? That's also like being poor or being like a spendthrift, or you've spent too much money. And this person here, which can be an Aries or can be a Gemini, this person has been it's been rude and mean to you and has said some things to you that maybe you needed to hear, maybe you didn't, but they said them anyway. Capricorn, this is you here in the upside down position. It's warning you to not go towards these devilish tendencies, to not go towards addiction, don't go towards being shamey, to stay in your true form, which is the Queen of Pentacles in the right side up, which is somebody who takes care of their home, takes care of themselves, is a more conservative style person. It's telling you to try and focus on being that person and to get some rest and to get over this. It's telling you that you can't keep looking back at the past. It's not going to happen. It's just making you turn your back on the future. And you have to, you're stalking someone, and whoever you're stalking, it's not going to change what happened with you, because it didn't have anything to do with them. It was all you. It was all you. It was you, and it was this guy. It's the Cacoan card whenever it's in the upright position, or actually the King of Wands. It used to be spears, and that's Cacoan, the Celtic god of war. So your issues have been with him. He can be very violent and scary. He can say some really hateful shit. But when he's in the upright position, he's a sweetheart. He's a great person. But I see him being in the upside down position with you, and you in the upside down position as well. So he may have become sober, or he may have gotten rid of all of these things, but it didn't change what happened with you guys. So I'm sorry, but your information for the weekend is looking pretty much like a breakup, and pretty much like you needing to move on from this. Sorry about that, Capricorn. If you want to hit the bell icon down there, it'll notify you whenever I come online, and I'll be doing every other day readings, and we'll do weeklies and bi-weeklies for all the signs, and we'll do them live, so you could come in and you know, while I'm reading these cards, if you want to ask questions, you're welcome. Like, we've had people asking questions while the card readings are going on. So if you want to, Capricorn, you're more than welcome to, and just hit the bell icon and it'll notify you when we're on. Okay, so we're at 2 hours and 29 minutes now, moving into Aquarius, which is our final 2 hours and 29 minutes. All right, Aquarius, last one of the signs, and then we can move on and do some super chat. You guys ready for some super chat? We'll do some super chat till my phone dies. How about that? After Aquarius, like I said, we're moving into super chat time. So you can super chat me, and I'll do I'll pull some cards for you personally. You can ask some questions. So Aquarius, this reading is for Aquarius. How's Aquarius weekend going? Aquarius this weekend. What do we have for Aquarius this weekend? How's Aquarius weekend turn out? Aquarius this weekend. Aquarius this weekend. Aquarius this weekend. Aquarius this weekend. Oh my gosh, everybody with this damn devil card. What is the deal? Okay, so Aquarius this weekend, this is you. Slow start to business, or not business, not getting any business done, not getting any dating done, not starting out. If you're single, you don't have a date this weekend. If you do, it's not going to be a very successful one. There's something going wrong. You're overindulging in either alcohol or drugs or spending or the mental something. Or this could be related to a Capricorn, or it's just you. Okay, this could be your energy, or it could be a Capricorn. As your best. This is weird because it's in your best hopeful outcome here. So like, what's your best hopeful outcome? That you go out and get drunk, or you go out and get laid, or something like that, and that's your best hope for the weekend? I don't know, man. And your best course of action is to listen to the advice that's being given to you, or to take what is being offered or being handed to you. Let's see, what are energies that are surrounding you that are causing these obstacles that you're having this weekend? What are they? Decisions. You have some decisions to make this weekend that you need to be paying some attention to. You need to stop putting off or procrastinating making these decisions. You need to make them now. Let's see here. You're having an obstacle with some information that's being passed to you from a Pisces. Yes, I will answer only super chats, because I've already done all the free readings for today that I'm going to do. If you have questions, or if you want a personal reading, we can do so through super chat. I don't go to your job and ask you for free shit. Okay, so again, Aquarius, you have a water sign or Pisces who has given you some information and you don't like it. It's pissing you off. Pages generally mean information being given, and it's probably about a three-party situation. So this three-party situation has to do with a lot with money, and it has to do with the breakup of a relationship. So you've asked about something, and the answer has been a breakup in a relationship, and so you're not. Maybe you know what's interesting. I recently did an Aquarius reading, and the reading, the answer, what I gave, with me as a Pisces, what I gave, the information in the reading was that there was the person you were trying to hook up with was in the middle of a breakup in a relationship, and that they weren't going to cheat on that person with you. So you may not have liked that information, or you might think that that's an obstacle to what you want. But I don't think that trying to get someone to cheat with you or to break up someone's relationship is a very good thing to do. I think it's a bad idea. And I also said, if you were a male Aquarius, that there was someone cheating on you. So, and that they were probably a Leo. I pulled the Leo card as well. So I might be the Pisces that gave you the information that you didn't like, or that you find an obstacle. So here we go. Here's your pull for your harmony, for your storyline, Aquarius. The Empress, the Emperor, working, things being out of balance, getting out of your head, being a stalker, not seeing the things that, you know, are purposely not seeing things that are behind you. And again, with this Leo female, okay, so if you are an Aquarius male, right? You're an Aquarius male, look at this. Or even if you're an Aquarius female, look at this. This is the Emperor and the Empress, right? These people are in control, they rule things, right? You can be one of these people. You can have this person who's with you, and you have the opportunity to do it, but it's going to take you work. It's in your future. It's going to take you work, and it's going to take you to have to harvest these instead of just looking at them. You're going to have to harvest. You're going to have to do work. You're going to have to put yourself in a position where you have a, what's the word I'm looking for? To where you have a good reputation for work with these people, okay? And you're going to have to harvest what's been growing all this time. You've got some things that are out of balance mentally. There's definitely, if you look closely here, this is someone balancing, right? This is out of balance, right? This is someone who's all tied up in their head all the time about everything. This is the opposite. This is someone who's not thinking, or not tied up in their head. They've let that go. They're not spending any time thinking about these things, right? So there's imbalance, right, with something that you're not facing, or you're not thinking about, or you don't think is a thing. This is the card of someone stalking or watching. Now it's either you or it's someone doing it to you. This is the card of someone not knowing, like here, they've taken off their blindfold and they're looking back at all the things that they've accomplished and all the things that they've got that are in their stock. Now this, and the upright and the upside down position, means that you haven't taken stock in those things and you're not considering them properly. You have to consider them properly. Now, this means, it could also mean that there's a lot of things that you don't know about. There's a lot of things that you don't know about, and you haven't been looking at them properly. And that, with the stalking card there, is really kind of a scary thing. Here, with this woman, this is someone who's offering you help. A lot of times she could be a doctor. She could be someone who knows a lot more than you, someone who is older than you, someone this is also a card for Leo. So you might want to look at that. We're going to pull a couple of these clarification cards, Aquarius, and see what we got. Can we clarify any information for Aquarius on this reading? Can we clarify information for Aquarius on this reading? Can we clarify information for Aquarius on this reading? Is there any clarity for Aquarius on this reading? Okay. What it is that you're hoping to accomplish through, I'm guessing, this stalking isn't going to work. There's a situation where someone is going through a breakup, right? You're going to have to give them some space. See? This is living knowledge from your past. This is the breakup. You're going to have to give them some space because you're not going to be able to start anything off of a breakup. You just can't. You're not going to get what you want out of it. Anything else? Anything else? You're going to get information that you don't like. And I'm guessing that it's probably this information that I just gave you that you don't like, but it doesn't change things. You're welcome to subscribe, hit that bell icon, so that whenever I do a new reading and some more information comes out on this, you're welcome to come and look at it and see how it works with you. But I want you to understand, you have the opportunity to go be this with somebody else besides the person that you're forcing into this, trying to force into this mold. You don't know enough about this person. You don't know this person. And what I think that you kind of have, like all these cards with blindfolds on. You're not looking realistically at what's going on with this person. You're better off to continue to work on your job and try and better yourself right now than to try and force in somebody who's actually already going through some kind of divorce or some kind of problem. You're going to have to stop. That's overindulgence. That's instability. That's mental. You have to stop. It's not going to happen. It's just not gonna. And you can't hate the messenger, so don't shoot the messenger. These cards don't lie. The cards don't know you. They come out the way they come out. They are what they are. Okay? So that concludes all of our stuff. If there's anybody in here left who wants to do super chat, you're welcome to. You're welcome to, and I'll pull cards for you individually. Anybody? Anybody? So I've been on here for almost 3 hours. I'm about to be off. If you guys don't have anything specific for me. Anybody? What is our time here now? 2 hours, 41 minutes. We are open to super chat now. Open to super chat. To answer super chats. Do we have any super chats right now? Nobody has any questions? I'm gonna go to dinner. Anybody? All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put these numbers down so that you guys can go back and rewind them and watch them again if you need to, or if you're somebody who's just now tuning in, we've already done all the signs, so you'll have some time to go back and figure out who they if you'll give me some time to go back and figure out these couple of ones that I didn't write down the time correctly for, I'll search through that and figure these out, and then I will post them below, and you'll be able to go and just skip directly to your sign. Okay? So thanks for being with us. Please be sure to hit the like, subscribe button, and hit the bell icon so that whenever I come back and I'm online live, we can do this. I'll do later on tonight a specific super chat only so that people, yes, you can ask a question. If you want that kind of reading, you're gonna have to super chat. I don't do free personal readings. I just don't. I do readings for signs, and that's it. Those are free. Personal readings are not free. So, with that said, you guys have a great night. And I appreciate you coming in and checking it out. If you have, if you're signed, we did everybody's signed today. You're welcome. Whenever I'll put up all of these times and stuff here. And whenever I get those posted, you can just go click on the time, and it'll take you directly to your sign, and you can rewatch the reading. Okay. All right, so thanks for being with us. I appreciate it.